So to that point, what advice maybe would you give to young people who don't have parents who are accepting?
I think for myself, anyways, I know that I lived a lot of my life trying to please them. And you actually see that happen on screen. And yeah, it was constant. Every decision that I made, I'm like, I'm going to prove to them. And it always revolved around their opinion. But once I let go of that, and once I realized it's not about them, it's about me, and it's about my happiness and my life, that was where I felt the most free. And that was where I felt, end of the day, you should live your life for you. And everything else will kind of come around. But again, it does take a lot of open discussions and willingness to talk to each other and be open and honest with feelings, and also understand, at least for me with my own parents, I had to understand that there is a learning curve. They come from a different time, a different generation. My parents immigrated here from Hong Kong and Shanghai. So there was a lot of these just very raw conversations of this is who I am. This is how I feel. I'm not going to change. And they luckily, are very accepting over time. But I do think living your life for you is the most important.
I think it's important to also mention the journey. Of course, we would all love parents to accept them right off the bat. That goes without saying. But there's something to be said for the process, too. You had to keep trying to please your parents to get to the place where you realized you didn't need to do that anymore. Everything is a process. And I think that the process deserves credit.
Absolutely.
In this specific instance, like I said, if you could get to A to Z and your parents could accept you in 5 minutes, obviously that's the best case scenario. But if that is not the case, and of course, I can't speak to being gay or coming out to my parents, but I can speak to just the word process. And not everything goes the way you want it to go or you envisioned it to go. But you do learn from that journey of getting to where you want to be.
Absolutely.